I'm here with Ed Monfort, founder and creator of the Ronaele Mustang. Ed, why don't you tell us how you got started building these amazing Mustangs?
Well, I've always been a fan of Gone in 60 Seconds, and I've always wanted to build a Eleanor or own an Eleanor. And I was driving by a Ford dealer and saw a 2005 Mustang, mineral gray. I said, well, I'd like to have something more modern that could go across the country without breaking down, because that's the big thing about older cars. So I went and bought the car, developed the body kit design, and I was having a lot of problems getting it into a factory mode. So I met a company called Livernois, and they've been with Ford for over 60 years. So now that's why we're able to come out with these awesome paint jobs, give an incredible price on the cars, and then the most powerful engines on the market today.
Ed, looking at the body kit on the Ronaele, it's really reminiscent of the 60s. Would you say that's where you got your inspiration?
Oh yeah, definitely. I didn't want to take it into a futuristic look because Ford already did their part by taking this car back to the 60s as much as they can. So essentially what I wanted to do was keep the front bumper and then also put a rear wing on it, like a California style wing, molded in, do side skirts, and then do your upper and lower scoops, but to take it a step farther and mold them into the car. So that's really what gives this car that muscle look.
Okay, Ed, so tell us about these zinc-coated rotors. We've never heard of that before.
Okay, zinc-coated is more of just anesthetic. It keeps the rotor from rusting. It keeps them shiny all the time, so they look good on wheels that you can see through and see the brakes. But what I did is I went a step farther and I did a process on it, and it's called cryogenic thermal cycling. And what that does, it makes a rotor last 3 times longer.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the engine in the 700R. How is it different from some of the other models you offer?
Okay, in the 700R, we actually take the GT Mustang from a 4.6 to a 5.0, which is a stroker 302, and then we put maul pistons in it, which are specially made for this engine. It can handle up to about 1,200 horsepower, and then on top of that, we put stage 2 heads on it with 150-pound springs, and on this car, it's about 630 horsepower. We detuned it down so we can keep the tires on the ground. We definitely have the most advanced engines on the market today.
Well, Ed, it's time to see if all this good looks and this power can deliver on the track.
This is the Ronaele Mustang, and this car has 630 horsepower. It's actually made after the movie Gone in 60 Seconds. This is Eleanor. If you've ever seen that movie, Ronaele spelled backwards as Eleanor. And this is a fantastic car. What they've done is they've built an extremely powerful motor. It has a little bit better brakes on it, but for the most part, it has the comfort of a regular Mustang with the horsepower of a supercar, and it's a lot of fun to drive. For a street ride, this is the ultimate machine. This car has fantastic power. I just pick up the throttle a little bit and it steps right out. Tons of horsepower, sounds fantastic. This car has everything that you would want for just a street rodder, but you're begging for a ticket. It's noisy, it looks great, and it sure will get the girls.
Ronaele proves that this car is no joke. Not only does it look phenomenal, but it also offers a substantial amount of performance and power. Thanks to the folks at Ronaele's and Livernois for making one hell of a Mustang. And thank you for tuning in to WebRidesTV.com. I'm Amber Getz.